Bitcoin makes a new yearly high. What does this mean for the market, and where are we heading next? Let's take a look at the charts. Taking a look over here at Bitcoin, this is huge, massive, massive. I put out yesterday on the video, I thought that this was a very important candle right here, and I even put it out yesterday in the video. I said Bitcoin is about to break out because this candle right here, the body close was at a new all-time high for the year anyways, and I count bodies much more. I give them much more weight rather than the wicks, and the body was above this one. Now we're seeing that not only the body but the wick as well, both getting above. And basically where I still think that we're at, guys, and where we're going, I'm going to give you guys the full on cheat sheet, if you will. We're still doing this move right here. We're going to go as high as 42,000. We could be looking at 48,000, as high as somewhere between 40 and 48,000. And I told you guys I will be taking profit once we go on the weekly, and this is above 80. The RSI is above 80. Currently we're sitting at 76, so we're getting a little bit warmer, but typically in the past 85 is where this thing is done. Now, on the daily yesterday, when we looked at the market update, I said the stochastic RSI had just crossed the upside. Now, what we're seeing is we're in the midst. This thing is going to go to the top because that's what it does. It's very over dramatic. It goes to the top, to the bottom, as you can see. That's just kind of what it does. So this thing is going to go to the top. Once this thing gets to the top, that is probably the end of the micro move. And also something to keep in mind. I know everyone wants to ha ha ha. This isn't like, oh, I'm in a Sagittarius and my Pisces rising. No, that's not what this is. But the new moon, typically the local tops are always new moons. Local bottoms are always full moons. Everyone laughs at it, but it is what it is. You can have an ego about it, or you can make money. I choose the latter. This isn't like, oh, my Sagittarius is rising. No, that's not what this is. Money is energy. The moon controls people's energy. All right, so the new moon is November 13th. I anticipate us to top out on a local top time frame plus or minus 3 days. So somewhere between what I'm anticipating that the end of this rally is going to be done, somewhere between November 10th and November 16th. You could go out as far as like the 19th, but really not that much farther out after that. And what you can see here, just real quick, I mean, like, you can laugh at the moon if you want to, but it's an indicator on the full moon. It's an indicator on TradingView for a reason. I didn't put it there. I didn't make up this strategy. This is just something that I've seen. So local top, 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 local bottom, local bottom, local bottom, local bottom, local bottom. Like, this isn't something like, this isn't witchcraft. Local bottom, local bottom, local bottom, local bottom, local bottom. So there you go. Typically, full moons are the local bottoms and the new moons are the local top. We're heading into the full moon energy or the new moon energy, and we are breaking out. Farmers planted seeds for thousands of years on the new moon. This isn't something that I made up or your grandpa made up or anybody made up. This is something that's over 1,000 years old. Anyways, so that's what I anticipate. I anticipate us to go as high as 48,000. We're probably going to cool off into the 40,000, 38,000, depending on how high we're going to go. I'm going to be looking to rotate profits once we get our RSI above 80 on the weekly time frame. And right now we're just chilling at 76. So we're getting closer. We're getting warmer. My finger isn't on the trigger, but it's at the low ready, and I'm ready to take profits. That's how I'm going to be playing this. So that's what I'm keeping my eye on. New moon energy about to be over. We're about to head all the way into it, so that's what I anticipate the rally to finish. Once that's over, we're probably gonna be sideways for a little bit. Once this full move is done, let's say we go to 48,000, we're gonna come back to 35, 32, 31, somewhere in there, and then we're gonna be sideways at about the $35,000, $36,000 mark for the better part of 200 days. That is the prime time, accumulation time. So I'm going to be heavy dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin at that time, because most of the bull run is going to be all about Bitcoin until we get to the top part of it. But all of this Bitcoin's going to be the most profitable to the upside, and it's going to be the least profitable to the downside. So I have this. This is from a live stream. So I'm going to accumulate Bitcoin. I'm going to rotate profits into the altcoins once we get near the top of this. That's what I'll be looking to do. But as for me, I'm keeping my eye on the RSI. I'm keeping my eye on, there's sentiment like coming out. BlackRock supposedly is filing for an Ethereum ETF, so Ethereum's pumping. But we put this out. We laid out this scenario months and months in advance. Right now, we're locked into the code, you guys. So I just want to give you guys a quick update. This is basically where we're headed. Somewhere between 40, 48,000. We're going to back test. Just stick with the plan. Continue to dollar cost average. We still have time, even at 40,000, honestly, in the grand scheme of things. This is what you're really looking at. So, but for me, I'm going to be taking profits here soon. Looking to reaccumulate, continue to dollar cost average. This is where I see where we're going and where we're headed. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Peace, love, prosperity, God first. God bless. I'm out.
Damn, hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy,
hustling,
Ski.
hustling.